Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Baldy, and in today's video, I just wanted to talk about where I've been, and my future plans for the channel, and what my goals are for 2025 for the channel. So, let me just start off by saying this: I have not been uploading in a while, as you may know. It's been around 3 months since my last upload. Um, and I have also admitted there have been times where I have had videos ready, but I just haven't really had the time to like fine tune or edit them to where I want them to be. And so that kind of resulted in me just not uploading them and me also just not upholding my word. For example, I posted my community tab that videos coming out in 2 days or the day after, and I just wasn't really able to. That happened with this video I'm talking about now. Funnily enough, which is my fault. I've definitely had the time to recently to put some videos out, but the main reason why I wasn't really posting very much was because I'm a senior in high school right now, right? And my GPA definitely, it's not where it needs to be to go to the college that I want to go to. I'll put it like that. So I really decided to put my academics in front of my YouTube channel, because I definitely think that while I do love making videos, I think it is just a lot smarter for me to go about it like that, right? So I definitely put my channel on the back burner. Now that does not mean I just completely halted doing things for my channel. I do have some stuff in the works that I just need to finish up on. Like, I was going to change couple things around. I wanted to have better editing on my videos, a little bit more stylized, because right now I do very simple edits for my videos, and I want to upgrade the quality of my content. I might even have like a little PNG tuber thing set up for my channel and whatnot. I even have a new like second monitor, because before I do all my videos on just one monitor, so now it'll be easier for me to stream, make videos, edit while I'm also doing other stuff, for example. So I have definitely been working on things. I'm even looking into like a Steam Deck I could buy, not Steam Deck, a Stream Deck I could buy to also just make the quality of my streams better. So I do definitely want to apologize for me taking so long to make videos, because I definitely could have made a video here or there. I'm not going to deny that, but for me personally, I did want to prioritize, really focusing in um, on my grades and doing as best as I can in that very final, in that first quarter. Now we're in the second quarter, and pretty much me going to the college I want to go to is essentially guaranteed. Um, I just have to, do a couple things, and I'll be where I need to be. So definitely more videos on the way. Um, I will try to, at the very least, have one or two videos through like a week and a half time period for now, because I do still have work and I am still, juggling around with school and whatnot. If I'm on a break, for example, like this weekend, right? It's Martin Luther King Day in the U.S. I was going to definitely have another video besides this one come out. So that's definitely gonna happen. And I also just want to add another thing too, that okay, I'm gonna preface this now. I do not dislike Street Fighter 6 at all. It is still one of my favorite games. I still do enjoy playing it a lot. But I have definitely lost a pretty decent amount of like my interest in the game as of recently. Um, I am gonna get back into it because I've been wanting to. So I'm not gonna be playing. I'm not gonna play something that I don't enjoy, right? Um, But my main issues is it's the same issues everyone else has. The whole crouching medium kick drive rush throw loot meta gets pretty stale after a while. It's kind of at a point where like some characters have just never really had a chance to shine, like Minone or Honda. They were like seen as being good at the start of the game, and then they just literally fell off the face of the earth. Meanwhile, you have these other characters that all play relatively the same of just doing stuff like this, right? And then they just put you in the corner, and then the whole cycle starts of, oh, you got to just guess for game with the throw loops over and over and over again, and it gets really frustrating. Now don't get me wrong, they didn't nerf Cammy in a recent update, which I think is great. I honestly really cannot stand fighting this character. She's very annoying, very very annoying. But I digress. My point is, I thought the meta game was getting kind of stale for me. Especially the fact that they ended up nerfing the jump cancel SPD to where it only works for command grabs. Like, in my opinion, I just don't like that change. I really don't. I think Capcom kind of missed the mark, which is kind of funny because around that same time, that's when they got rid of card cancels for, Potemkin and Strive, which to me, it just came off as, okay, these characters have unique ways to, express skill, but they're going ahead and removing that with pretty much like little to no return for it, because at the end of the day, Geef's not necessarily a hard character to execute with. Sure, some of it's gonna be a little tricky, House Stab in the level 2, but I mean it gets to a point where that's not even that hard to do. You know what I mean? And so for them to get rid of that really kind of disappointed me, because I thought, was it good? Yes, I'm not denying that, but it was one of those things where you had like a three-ish frame window to perform something that's not even a guarantee. That's not even like a guarantee to work. Like, it was way riskier to do that than it was to do just an EXDP on wake up, or if someone does the whole crouching beat 'em kick light into throw. I mean, the risk of doing an SPD is pretty high, and especially if they are at a point where they know that you want to go for it. I mean, they could just bait it out with either a backdash or something like that, and then they get a whole SPD punish. It wasn't one of those things where it was like, oh, Zangief gets to do this for free. No, it was definitely a hard thing to do, and once you decided to do it, I mean, it was pretty much you have to commit to it, and if they don't do it, you're not blocking on wake up, straight up, so then you get hit. So I definitely think them removing that definitely sucked. They got rid of it for Lily too, I'm pretty sure, which I mean also sucks for Lily too, because Lily's way worse than Geef. Is she more annoying? Yes, 100% yes, but I definitely think that they missed the mark with that change. Every other nerf of Geef I really didn't have any issues with. Well, that's a lie. I had issues with them, but not to a point where it was just like, okay, this honestly really sucks. The change to Headbutt was a pain, but I never for a second thought, oh, Geef's dead after that. I'm not, anyone who really, really plays Geef or is experienced against fighting Geef knew that all of his other parts are still pretty good. But, yeah, and also just the lack of content they have for the characters in the game, mainly the costumes. I really feel like their costumes are just I mean, I understand it takes a long time to release costumes in these games and it's not easy, but I just don't really understand how we could go from having just such an abundance of skins in Street Fighter 5 to just it being over a year since we've had a character skin for the base for the roster and the actual game. I just don't really know how that works. No Christmas stuff. We can't even include one skin for a character in the battle pass, but instead we get a million skins for the the character avatars. Which, listen, if you play that, power to you. I don't judge anyone who plays that, but that's not the game's main fan base at the same time. The main fan base for Street Fighter are the people who play, Ryu, Ken, Zangief, Chun-Li, the actual playable characters with their own, set in stone toolkits. So I think them adding, just more content in that regard would most certainly, at least help people to get back on, because a lot of people want that for sure. and them not having many character costumes can definitely kind of suck. Like there are mods, sure, but not everyone has the accessibility for mods. Like if you're playing on console, for example, you can't mod your game, right? Um, and yeah, I have also that's really my main thing. Like I've been trying to focus in on my schoolwork, and I haven't really been too interested with the game, especially with Marvel Rivals coming out. I've been playing that in the spare time that I have had. And that game is amazing. I'll probably make a video about it every now and then, just to see how that goes. Or at the very least, I'll definitely be streaming it whenever I do play. I don't know about making like a bunch of videos on my channel about it because at least for right now, I am mainly a fighting game account. But who knows? If those do good, I'll definitely try to even it out where like there's like I just have like an equal amount of uploads with Marvel Rivals or Street Fighter and whatnot. But yeah, for the goals of my channel for this year, I just want to be able to consistently make videos of high quality that I am proud of and I know that you guys would enjoy. I want to compete more. That's a big thing I want to do. Because I've been in like the fighting game sphere for around 4 years, a little bit more than that, and I just haven't really competed very much. And I really want to, but I don't know. It's kind of hard for me because like there aren't really locals around me, and then usually going to a major is definitely a big decision for me because like it. It's just hard to get that set up with my family, considering I live with my family. I can't just go off and I can't just go into say like Florida all by myself. No, I mean I'm 17 years old. That's just not gonna work. And yeah, so that's also one thing I just gotta try to do at least for like online stuff, and then hopefully I can get to the point where I can do like majors or like big events near me, and I'd even make videos about that. As for like subscribers, I would hopefully have a thousand, more than a thousand by the end of the year. I think that's definitely doable. It's just I need to go back to being as consistent as I was a couple of months ago, which I definitely think I can do that. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. But yeah, I really hope you guys have had a nice couple of months. I hope your New Year's been going great. Um, Heard TikTok's getting banned. I don't think they're gonna ban it, but yeah, so that's all I really have for this video. Um, Definitely stay tuned. I will try to have another video out um this weekend. I'm not exactly sure what just yet, but I'll have to see what I decide. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.